Good morning student. In previous lecture we studied about preparation, properties and uses of potassium permanganate, that is KMnO4. Now potassium dichromate, that is K2Cr2O7. Preparation of potassium dichromate. Preparation of potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate is prepared from chromite ore. Chromite ore having formula FeO Cr2O3. Chromite ore. When chromite ore is heated with Na2CO3 in excess of oxygen and by using flux, that is CaCO3. Here CaCO3 acts as flux which makes mass porous. Due to porous nature, whole quantity of substance is completely oxidized easily, and the process is carried out in reverberatory furnace. Reaction for that: FeO Cr2O3 plus 8 Na2CO3 plus 7 oxygen heated at high temperature gives twice of Fe2O3 plus Na2Cr4 sodium chromate plus 8 CO2. Reaction is balanced. 4 Fe, 2 into 2 4, then 8 Na2Cr4, 8 into 2 16, then chromium 4 into 2 8, 8 chromium and 8 carbon atoms, and total number of oxygen in reactant and product, that is here 4 plus 12 plus 24 plus 40. Here 6 plus 32 plus 16 means 14, 12 and 4, that is 4 and 5, 54. Here 16, 6, that is 54 oxygen in reactant as well as product. Due to Na2Cr4 sodium chromate, the solution becomes green colored. Then this Na2Cr4 solution is filtered and treated with S2SO4. Here sodium chromate is converted into sodium dichromate, that is Na2Cr2O7, and also hydrated Na2SO4 is prepared plus S2O. Na2SO4 becomes hydrated due to S2O. Now balance reaction: 4 sodium, 2 plus 2, 4 sodium, 2 chromium, here 2 chromium, 2 hydrogen, 1 SO4, 1 SO4, and oxygen 4 into 2, 8, and here 7 plus 1, that is 8 oxygen atoms. आपल्या पुस्तकामध्ये ही रिएक्शन मात्र चुकीची दिलेली. इथं Na2SO4 ऐवजी पुन्हा Na2Cr2O7 आणि बाय प्रोडक्ट NaCl सुद्धा दिलेला आहे, तर तो तुम्ही करेक्शन करून घ्या पुस्तकामध्ये. Then third step, this sodium dichromate, it is treated with HCl, sorry, KCl, Na2Cr2O7 plus twice of KCl. Here double decomposition reaction takes place. Na is substituted by K, gives K2Cr2O7 plus twice of NaCl, and solution is concentrated and it is purified, gives orange red color crystals which having less solubility. K2Cr2O7, that is potassium dichromate. These are 3 steps for preparation of potassium dichromate. First, chromite ore treated with Na2CO3 plus, that is excess of, it is heated in excess of oxygen, and CaCO3 gives CaO plus CO2, which is acts as a flux and which makes the mass porous. Due to this, oxidation takes place easily. Then second step, this sodium chromate reacted with H2SO4 gives sodium dichromate with hydrated Na2SO4. And again sodium dichromate reacts with KCl, double decomposition takes place and gives potassium dichromate. Then properties of potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7. Like KMnO4, it is also strong oxidizing agent in acidic medium, and reaction for this, it oxidizes I- from Ki into iodine elemental form, and due to liberation of iodine, solution becomes brown. Reaction is K2Cr2O7 plus H2SO4 plus Ki gives K2SO4 plus Cr2SO4 thrice plus H2O plus I2. To balance reaction, here 7 oxygen, therefore 7 H2O, hydrogen becomes 14, therefore 7 H2SO4. Now SO4 becomes 7, Cr2SO4 thrice, here 2 SO4, therefore we only change the SO4 from K2, that is 3 plus 4, that is 7, and to make equal potassium, here 6 Ki. If we change chromium here, then also change Cr2SO4, therefore we change number of molecules of potassium iodide. Now 6 iodine, therefore thrice of I2. This is balanced chemical reaction for oxidation of I- into I2. Then second reaction, it also oxidizes sulfide ion into elemental sulfur. K2Cr2O7 plus H2SO4 plus H2S gives K2SO4 plus Cr2SO4 thrice plus H2O plus sulfur. To balance the reaction, 7 oxygen, therefore 7 H2O, then 14 S2, here 3 plus 1, 4 SO4, therefore 4 H2SO4. Now 8 hydrogen, and to make 14, therefore here thrice. Thrice 3 into 2 that is 6 and 8 plus 6 that is 14s2. 3 sulfur, therefore thrice of sulfur. Then 2 potassium, 2 potassium, 2 chromium, 2 chromium, 4SO4 and 14s2, 7 oxygen and 3 sulfur. This is balanced chemical reaction. Then the solution becomes green color due to formation of Cr2SO4 thrice. Then common physical and chemical properties of D block elements. Common physical and chemical properties. Most of the elements from D block are metals. Therefore, they having properties of metals. That is, they are hard, lustrous, shiny, having high melting point, boiling point, high density, as well as good conductor of heat and electricity. Then chemical properties. They are electropositive. Most of the metals are hard, but except zinc, cadmium and mercury, these are soft. Then they are electropositive, shows variable oxidation state. Variable oxidation state. Then forms a colored compound. Also forms complex compound due to variable oxidation state. Then they having catalytic property. They are paramagnetic. Most of them are paramagnetic. Some of them having biological activity. Biological activity. They are biologically useful. That is zinc, magnesium, iron, molybdenum, cobalt are biological useful and also used as biological catalyst. These are common physical and chemical properties of D block elements. Then some difference, though they having similar properties, there is some changes between 3D, 4D and 5D series elements. For example, molybdenum and wolfram. Molybdenum in its 6th oxidation state and wolfram in its molybdenum 6th and wolfram molybdenum 5th and wolfram in 6th oxidation state are more stable than chromium in 6th and manganese in 8th oxidation state. These are the elements from 3D series and these are the elements from 5D series. These are more stable than 3D series element in higher oxidation state. As well as manganese in 3D series shows highest oxidation state +4, while ruthenium and osmium shows +8 oxidation state. Osmium tetraoxide shows +8 oxidation state. This is stable oxidation state. Then next point, metallurgy. Metallurgy. Extraction of metals from their ores known as metallurgy. Extraction of metals from their ores, that is metallurgy. Most of the metals are found in combined state in mines. Only the metals like gold, silver, platinum are obtained in free state or native state. Therefore, such metals are known as noble metals. Ores. Ores. Ores are the minerals. Ores are the minerals. Then what is minerals? Minerals, it is a substance which is obtained from mine in the form of earthy state and which contains oxides, sulfides or phosphides of such metals. Then ores are the minerals, but all the minerals are not ores. All the ores are minerals, but all the minerals are not ores, because all the minerals not contains a particular element. Therefore, ores are the minerals which contains high percentage of particular element from which the element or any metal is obtained economically as well as profitably, known as ores. का असं मिनरल का ज्यामध्ये त्या पर्टिक्युलर एलिमेंटचं पर्टिक्युलर मेटलचं प्रमाण हे जास्त असतं का जेणेकरून कमीत कमी खर्चामध्ये जास्तीत जास्त ते एलिमेंट किंवा मेटल हे त्यापासून मिळवता येतं, त्याला ओर असं म्हटलं जातं. Then examples of some minerals and ores. Ores of iron, that is hematite, having formula Fe2O3. This is ore of iron. Other minerals are magnetite, that is Fe3O4, limonite, twice of Fe2O3, thrice of H2O, and siderite, FeCO3. Then minerals of copper, chalcopyrite, CuFeS2, iron pyrite, also one mineral of iron, that is FeS2, iron pyrite. This is chalcopyrite, CuFeS2. Copper glans, that is Cu2S. Cuprite, Cu2O. आणखी बरेचसे मॅलाकाइट, अझुराइट, परंतु आपल्या बुक मध्ये एवढेच दिले. पूर्वीच्या ओल्ड सिलेबस मध्ये बरेच नाव दिलेली होती. कॉपर, देन झिंक, zinc. Calamine, that is ZnCO3. Zinc blende, ZnS, and zinc site, that is ZnO. These are some minerals and ores of iron, copper and zinc. Iron is extracted from hematite ore, while copper is extracted from chalcopyrite and zinc is extracted from zinc blende profitably. Hence, these are the ores of iron, copper and zinc. Then, extraction of iron from hematite ore. There are three types of metallurgy. Three types. Depending upon properties of metals, they are extracted by three ways. That is pyrometallurgy, second hydrometallurgy, and third one is electrometallurgy. Pyro, that is by using high temperature. In this metallurgy, metals are extracted from their ores at high temperature by using suitable reducing agent like carbon, carbon monoxide, hydrogen, etc. known as pyrometallurgy. Ore is heated at high temperature in presence of a particular reducing agent. Hydrometallurgy. In this process, metals are extracted from their aqueous solution by using reducing agent. And electrometallurgy, metals are extracted from the fused solution of ore by using electrolysis process known as electrometallurgy. Then, steps involved in the extraction of metals. First, concentration of ore. Concentration of ore means purification of ore. ज्यावेळेस ओर म्हणजे मिनरल हे माइन मधून काढलं जातं त्यावेळेस त्यामध्ये बरेचसे इम्प्युरिटीज त्यामध्ये मिक्स झालेले असतात. मग काही इम्प्युरिटीज लाइटर इम्प्युरिटीज असतात, काही हेवियर इम्प्युरिटीज असतात आणि मग ते सेपरेट करण्यासाठी वेगवेगळ्या स्टेप्स वापरल्या जातात. तर त्यासाठी ग्राइंडिंग, then washing, then magnetic separation, leaching process, depending upon properties of metals as well as properties of gangue. Gangue means unwanted impurities. गँग्यू मीन्स अनवॉन्टेड इम्प्युरिटीज. त्यामध्ये जे अनवॉन्टेड मटेरियल आहे त्याला गँग्यू असं म्हटलं जातं. ग्राइंडिंग. सुरुवातीला ज्यावेळेस मायनिंग मधून ओर्स काढले जातात त्यावेळेस ते लम्सच्या स्वरूपात असतात, मोठमोठ्या खडकाच्या स्वरूपात असतात. मग त्याचं पल्व्हरायझेशन केलं जातं, ते ग्राइंड केलं जातं, त्याचं पावडर स्वरूप केलं जातं आणि पावडर केल्यानंतर ते वॉश केलं जातं किंवा हवेनं ते ब्लो केलं जातं जेणेकरून लायटर पार्टिकल्स हे उडून जातात आणि हेवियर पार्टिकल्स हे खाली सेटल डाऊन होतात. वॉशिंग by using water. They are washed by using water in hydraulic classifier. Hydraulic classifier मध्ये ज्या लायटर इम्प्युरिटीज असतात त्या निघून जातात. त्यामध्ये करंट ऑफ वॉटर, पाण्याचा करंट सोडला जातो आणि हेवियर ओर हे खाली तळाला सेटल होतात. पाण्यामध्ये लायटर गँग्यू पार्टिकल्स हे वाहून जातात, इथून ओर टाकलं जातं. दिस इज चार्जिंग डोर, हायड्रॉलिक क्लासिफायर. त्यानंतर फ्लोएशन मेथड. फ्लोएटेशन मेथड ज्या ठिकाणी पाईन ऑइल किंवा इकालिप्टस ऑइल आणि वॉटरचं मिक्सर केलं जातं आणि त्यामध्ये ओर टाकलं जातं आणि करंट ऑफ एअरनं ते हलवलं जातं जेणेकरून हे मिक्सर व्यवस्थित त्यामध्ये ओर मिक्स होतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल सल्फाइड ओर साठी ही फ्लोएटेशन मेथड यूज केली जाते. जे सल्फाइड ओर्स आहे ते सल्फाइड ओर ह्या ऑइल आणि वॉटरच्या मिक्सर मध्ये मिक्स होतात. जे लायटर असतात ते सेपरेट होतात. जे हेवियर गँग्यू मटेरियल असेल ते त्यापासून आपल्याला सेपरेट करता येतं. फ्लोएटेशन मेथड. Leaching process. Mostly leaching process is used for aluminium, silver as well as gold. This is about concentration of ore. Then roasting. Roasting means oxidation. This oxidation takes place in presence of oxygen and in some cases calcination means the oxidation, that is heating of ore in absence of oxygen, like CaCO3 when it is heated gives CO plus CO3, or magnesium carbonate, it is heated strongly gives MgO plus CO2, like this, known as calcination. That is decomposition of ore takes place. In roasting, the elements are oxidized and the impurities are converted into volatile gases. For example, arsenic is oxidizes, gives As2O3 thrice of O2. Also sulfur is oxidizes into SO2 gas and they are converted into volatile gases. Then smelting. In smelting process is carried out in a reverberatory furnace by using a particular reducing agent, and here the ores are reduces in their impure form. And again they are refined, means purification. They are purified by using different method. The difference between cast iron, wrought iron and steel. Cast iron, it is hard and brittle. Wrought iron is soft. And steel iron is medium, that is neither harder nor soft. Neither hard nor soft. Cast iron contains about 4% carbon. Wrought iron contains less than 0.2% carbon, while steel contains about 0.2 to 2% carbon. Cast iron is useful for making pipes, automotive parts, pots, utensils, while wrought iron is useful for making pipes as well as stay bolt, engine bolts, rivets, and steel is useful for building infrastructure. As well as making ships, automobile parts, and weapons. This is about cast iron, wrought iron and steel. Extraction of iron from hematite ore. Extraction of iron from hematite ore. Hematite ore contains impurities like SiO2, Al2O3 as well as some phosphates. Fe2O3, SiO2, Al2O3 and some phosphates. Extraction of iron is carried out in blast furnace. This is schematic diagram for blast furnace. This is outlet for cast iron and upper outlet for slag, madi, which is lighter and does not react with cast iron. This is cup and cone system. Cup and cone system for charging ore, and these are the tires of hot gases. Temperature ranging from 500 Kelvin to 2000 Kelvin. There are different zones. This is zone of combustion, that is oxidation of carbon, zone of reduction, that is reduction of hematite ore as well as other impurities. This is zone of fusion, means impurities are fused with cast iron. And this is zone of slag formation. zone of slag formation. Zone of slag formation. Concentrated. First step is concentration, that is purification of ore, concentration of ore. Second is roasting. Third step is smelting, that is reduction. This is oxidation. And fourth is refining. Refining. Concentration of ore takes place by using different method, that is by using hydraulic classifier. It is washed with water, current of water. Lighter gangue particles are blown away and heavier material, that is hematite ore, is settled down. Then also it is separated by magnetic separation. The properties of iron, that is magnetic property of iron, it is attracted towards magnetic belt and it is separated from non-magnetic gangue material. Then roasting, that is oxidation. Oxidation of the hematite ore takes place if hematite ore contains FeO, iron oxide, as a impurity. It is also oxidizes into Fe2O3, twice of Fe2O3, 4 plus 2 oxygen. Roasting. As well as if sulfur, arsenic like impurities are there, they are also oxidizes and it is converted into volatile gases. They are escaped out in roasting process. Then smelting, that is reduction. This hematite ore mixed with coke, hematite ore, and flux is added, like CaCO3 is added into it and it forms a lumps, and that lumps are used for charging. They are added into the blast furnace. The blast furnace is made up from steel and it is lined with refractive bricks. These bricks are withstand at high temperature. In zone of combustion, this coke is oxidizes into carbon monoxide, as well as at that temperature about 2000 Kelvin, carbon monoxide also converted into carbon and oxygen. In zone of reduction at about temperature 500 Kelvin to 700 Kelvin, this carbon and carbon monoxide reacts with hematite ore, that is thrice of C gives twice of Fe plus thrice of CO. Again some Fe2O3 also reacts with carbon monoxide to form twice of Fe plus thrice of CO2. This carbon monoxide also used as fuel for blast furnace. Then at the same time, in zone of reduction, SiO2 also reduces to SiAl2, O3 also reduces to Al, and phosphorus is reduces into phosphorus, and they are also combined with Fe in zone of fusion to form cast iron or pig iron, that is impure iron. In Zone of slag formation. Zone of slag formation at about temperature 900 Kelvin, CaCO3 is decomposes into CaO and CO2. This calcium oxide, that is lime, acts as a flux, and that basic flux reacts with acidic gangue to produce CaSiO3 slag. Muddy. This impurity is converted into lighter form and it is separated from cast iron or pig iron. Also, this flux reacts with Al2O3, gives Ca3AlO3 plus thrice of O2. Formation of slag from Al2O3, and that slag is separated out from separate outlet. Then this cast iron or pig iron is purified